Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and we're talking about a couple of new bills passed in New York State recently. Specifically, we have Senate Bill S5870, which bars employers from disclosing an employee's personnel files because of the employee's participation in a workplace complaint or proceeding, unless such disclosures otherwise required or permitted by law. Um, Certainly, that is interesting, but there's a much more interesting aspect to that specific law. The law allows the Attorney General to start a proceeding if the Attorney General believes the employer has been retaliating or is about to retaliate against an employee. Fascinating in a variety of ways, including the concept that the Attorney General would actually do something, but most fascinating is the thought crime component of that. The concept that the Attorney General could start a proceeding if it believed an employer was about to retaliate. Believe based on what? How are their damages? Nothing bad has happened yet. What is the goal of that action? To stop the retaliation that could happen? What's the recourse? Don't let it happen. Okay. Very strange, very odd. Uh, I mean, if nothing's happened, how do you right the wrong? It is an interesting law. I'm going to be very curious to see how that one plays out in real life, both from the aspect of the Attorney General's office actually helping New York State citizens, and the aspect of this thought crime component. Like, we think they're going to do something bad, so we're going to sue them. Okay. Well, you can just open a case against every single employer in the country then. They're probably all going to do something bad eventually. I mean, like, obviously I'm being facetious here, but that is odd. And I need to see more of how it actually operates. The second action is Senate Bill S.812A, requires the New York State Division of Human Rights to establish a toll-free confidential hotline to provide counsel and assistance to individuals with complaints of workplace sexual harassment. Now, the New York State Division of Human Rights will be recruiting pro bono attorneys to staff that hotline. I think this is great. This is basically something we already do, right? Like, if you call us with a sexual harassment issue, we're going to try to help you, whether you're hiring us or not. Even if we're not going to make you an offer of representation, we're going to try to answer your questions. I think that's really important. It's also the core ethos of this channel, right? This channel exists to get people the answers they need from an employment attorney. So I think this is great. I suspect the State Division of Human Rights, which is kind of a political beast, is going to use this to try to funnel sexual harassment cases to attorneys who donate where, the current regime want them to donate in terms of politics. But even that, I mean, that's just business as usual in New York. The more important thing is that people who are experiencing sexual harassment are getting helped. And if I have to accept a little bit of corruption to make sure those people get that help, then so be it. I'd rather see the employees helped. So certainly very interesting. Both of these have been signed into law by the Governor Hochul, and we will be keeping an eye on this and keeping you updated. And I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Take care.